Hello everybody, this is your friendly neighborhood Lisa Foxy, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So we're going to continue on back here in the adventure in our story. I've leveled up and managed to get Jing, if I said his name right, to 50 as well. So let us go ahead and resume back into our chapter here. I hope you guys are doing pretty well today. As you can tell, I truly love this game, so I am pushing it as far as I can. We just gotta wait for the loading screen. Plus, it's like a big map, so I can understand why it's loading like this.
Take some pictures?
Just doing my job.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
Do you know how to fix a star skid? What's going on with
What
him?
is that?
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Oh my god. So cute. Okay. Let's pick up the speed here. Alright, so not too sure if I need to boost anyone. I feel like I don't have to now. But now
A foregone
In
conclusion.
the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
I'll always keep killed on my people, at least. Always.
Here is thunder!
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
You can't run!
Is that it?
Try that again! You have the worst luck running into me!
To the finish!
You can't run!
Yeah, didn't need to use any other special. I mean, my characters will overkill already.
Huh? That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective. Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up? However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate. Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around? I don't have a dad. What about your mom? I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mama dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
Wow. She, what the?
Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the lawful are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patience to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Hurry! Find beds for the patients from the other delves and stabilize them. Remember to minimize contact. We don't want your people to succumb to the same evil.
Yeah. The Realm Keeping Commission is out in full strength. What about the Alchemy Commission? Why are there so few of you here?
Do you mean out in full force?
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you? Concentrate on treating the patients.
That's the best I can do.
What's that supposed to mean? Doctors don't give up that easily.
What else am I supposed to do? The route back to the Alchemy Commission has disappeared, and we're in the field without the right medicine or supplies. Besides, we have no record of this disease at all. These symptoms are consistent with someone about to be stricken with Mara.
According to his medical record, this man is barely over 200 years old. He only just joined the Cloud Knights. How can he possibly be Mara-struck? Why don't you take another look? If it goes on like this, the judges of the Ten Lords Commission will have to come out and clean up this mess.
That was terrifying. Thank goodness the Vidyadhara Dragon Lady was saved.
Yes, that child's usually hidden away. What's she doing out here?
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Lawfu. And I'm a civil servant. The General hired me. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Lawfu is a guest of the General. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a star skiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think? Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance drill. The General has sent the Cloud Knights to check for hidden dangers. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door. Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here. I heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened. I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Excuse me, fella. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big shot.
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Luofu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Oh, Dong Hong. Something happened just now. I just arrived at Deng Xiao. Are you alright? You doing... I pretend that you replied I'm okay. Oh, I'll pretend that you reply that I'm okay, lol. It's a long story. I'm at Cloudford, and with the Cloud Knight, I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll tell you about it later. I'm very interested. Tell me the details. Is this a challenge? Quite curious about it, actually. So let's see.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I do not.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. Just follow me. So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off. Silent but deadly. Are you sure that nickname isn't annoying you? I should learn to be this easygoing. Hey, silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you can charge off by yourself.
This ends here.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Not a stretch.
You can't run! You have the worst luck, You couldn't have done it without me.
There's supposed to be a passage. Why can't I see it?
Somebody used the cloud forward control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff. Hold on. How do you know?
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. Now, for a Cloud Knight to be unfamiliar with the local topography.
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I don't come here very often. Control panel? Where is the control panel?
Is that the one?
Let me see. Whoa, Lucha, you've got sharp eyes!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! I told ya
Here is thunder!
To the finish!
Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
Forward!
Crash now or crash?
Merciful Medicus!
Oh, great. Another one. With me out here, how can we lose?
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Conflict is pitiless.
Try that again. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
I apologize, I'm really quiet. I'm really focused.
Not a scratch.
You can't run!
A miracle!
Try that again!
I'm on guard. Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose? You can't run!
How insignificant!
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
This ends here.
Follow my charge.
Lance at the ready.
Fracture!
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present.
You will know justice.
Here is thunder!
You can't run!
Secret of the Saints!
Try that again!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
Forward!
With me out here, how can we lose?
I hope you're prepared. The die is cast.
Conflict is pitiless.
You can't run!
Merciful Medicus!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Time for the Radiant Spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
You will know justice. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Try that again.
A puny existence!
Wait! You can't run!
There's no time to lose. Here, this thunder!
I'm on guard.
With me out here, how can we lose? Try that again!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
A miracle!
You can't run!
Immortality!
You couldn't have done it without me.
Okay. Carry on. I'm getting the hang of this.
Thank goodness. There's one star skip left.
Where? Where does it go?
Judging by where it's docked, it must be heading for Central Starskip Haven. Nice. We'll be safe there. Come on, let's climb aboard.
Oh, okay, well, that works. Didn't know it was just a hop skip over. Great! Alright. Also, something funny.
Wanna go take some pictures?
It was funny, but I felt bad at the same time. I saw this video from this other YouTuber who was so desperate to come to get Ting Yun. It's so bad that I feel bad that he worked so hard to try to get Ting Yun once. But what was also more hilarious, because even my RNG was pure with Ting Yun, because I ended up unlocking almost everything in Ting Yun. So she was almost complete. So I just need 2 more Ting Yuns and I would have been completely set. But yeah, I always thought that was funny and sad at the same time. But anyways, I'm sure other people had like a whole lot of goals. But yeah, he looked like he made history there. All right.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission.
So let's carry on in the story. always feel like we're missing something here at the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery, but I can never remember what. You've come at just the right time. Help me rule out some possibilities. Tell me, what do you think our office is missing? What material keeps showing up? Showcase work. Realm keeping small or let's make a place feel alive. Realm keeping. Yes. Maybe small orders? Okay. I'm a big fan of alcoholic nectar and once stashed 2 bottles of nectars of willow woods at the Chancery, but Officer Jingyan threw them out. She said, "This is a workplace, and it would be undignified if anyone found out." I also like pretty Foxian actresses. So, I've put up a couple of their pictures on my desk to perk up my spirits, but Officer Yang confiscated those too. She said, "This is the workspace, but those images are indecent." The only way the Realm Keeping Commissions feel alive is through all the courier parcels on the ground. Not that. I raised this with Jingyang before, whether we should be better at promoting how good the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is at what it does, but she gave me a list of all things we've done recently, and there isn't really anything to be proud of. Once we crack a major case that even the 10 Lord Commissions can't solve, then I'll let the whole Exhaling? Sorry, Sanctum know about how great the Realm Keeping Commission is. Until then, we'll keep things on the down low. Okay. A young man that remarks an uncalled for, at least Officer Jingyan is doing her work. As long as Officer Jingyan is here, then the Realm Keeping Commission lives up to its name. That Sung Young kid may be lazy, but he's smart, and I have high hopes for his future. Naturally, if anything actually happens to Exalting Sanctum, you'll find me to be an extremely reliable officer. So I said, now time to do this. Yeah, I can't figure it out. Even if I rack my brain, I think I'll play a few rounds of Celestial Jade after work and think it through then. Alright, let's get down to business, young man. What do you want?
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza. As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance, as if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness. That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Marastruck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
Disbelief, he reads again. Okay, so reading our letter. Oh man, he left.
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I read the letter you obtained from the Marastruck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Marastruck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy. Correct. The term merciful medicus is one of respect. One that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou, the one we now call the Plague's author, the Eon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the Abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require. Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in Outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered. You are a fresh face in the Luofu, and an Outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Drop by the realm commission.
We gotta go this way. Also, I think I want to level up somebody real quick. I believe. Oh, yes. I want him caught up too. Alright. I'm pretty sure I have enough to level him. So, let's do that. Alright, let's ascend. Push him as far as we can. Ascend. Level again. Okay, and now he's going to be ready for level 50 as well. I heard he is also pretty good to use. So I will be sure to make sure I max him out as much as I can. But I won't do that yet. But I will later on, so. Until then, my focus is going to be on the story. I'm planning to kind of max out everybody. Gosh, every time I hear a squeak, I keep thinking it's my little guinea pigs, but it's the game that's squeaking. How do I get in here again?
I don't
Need your
believe in
extractor
ghosts.
cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Suspicious person at the... Okay.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality? Do you not believe in the pursuit of eternal life? Perhaps it's because you've already given up on that aspiration. Who would turn down the opportunity to live forever? The Xianzhou doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-life species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this? Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger. Here we are. This is the place. Relax. By the mercy of Sanctus Medicus, I will not harm you. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that Merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials. Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable. No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials. Ah, only those led astray by followers of the devilish archer could despise Merciful Medicus. Sadly, there are many such people. Too many. Every species yearns for the favor and curing of merciful Medicus, regardless of whether they have heard of the abundance or not. Foxians yearn to cure themselves of their 300-year lifespan. The Videodora yearn to cure themselves of the pain of reincarnation and lack of progeny. As for Xianzhou natives, they long to cure themselves of the torture of becoming Mara-struck. Of course, we know that this torture is rather a kind of blessed evolution. To return to your question, Sanctus Medicus can cure the aging that short-lived species face, along with disease and death. Sanctus Medicus can do for you what they did for the Xianzhou natives. What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous. All you must do is transcribe this copy of Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus's Salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple. This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text. Of course, this is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others. Excessive! The old rules dictated that the text be copied 50,000 times. I myself undertook such a feat. Nowadays, the Master takes greater pity on the common people. Hence, the number has been reduced to a mere 500.
Start copying the 1,000 merciful media's salvation. Once upon a time, the 1,000 and Sanctum Medicus traveled the world with their 99,999 disciples, living under Rahu and teaching their way. Your index finger has a slight cramp and your shoulders feel a bit sore, but you've made the first copy and there are still 499 copies waiting to be written. As they spoke the words, the 99,999 disciples were liberated from youth, old age, sickness, and suffering. After making the final strike, you catch the Cloud Knight in your peripheral vision as he gestures at you.
Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
No. Your lower head, you became closed off to the world around you as you quietly copy the text. Your hand, shoulder, experiencing more pain, but you're only produced 2 copies. Okay, so what's with the guard? Where is the guard? Oh, there he is.
Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest. You're here undercover, right? So am I! You've got to believe me! I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple. I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy. Shh! Keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here. You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen pushing in the seat of divine foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep. Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. Allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus's salvation to permeate your being. You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality. Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough. The disciple's initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So, it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple. Huh. Transcribing scripture allows us to ascertain your devotion, but determining whether or not you'll be loyal to the organization requires a stronger guarantee. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't write the rules.
Whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never done anything like this before.
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too. Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here. That way, we both accomplish our objectives. Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me. Oh, just... whatever. I got myself into this. Let fate decide. Just try and hold back a little, okay?
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are you ready to fight?
I had to be honest. Alright, let's do
And
this.
you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
I'll try to go easy.
Then, let's begin.
Well then, take this!
Oh, you did quite a bit of damage there. I'll just kind of play it off a
With
little
me
bit.
out here, how can we lose?
You know, it's just one person. Just
There's no time to lose.
I wonder if I really should just go all
Lance
out.
at the ready. I'm okay.
Try that again.
Oh yeah, I can't promise about that thing.
You have the worst luck running.
I hope you're prepared. The die is cast.
Follow my charge.
I'm on guard.
Hope he's not dead, right?
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you. I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him. Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body. Oh? You've dealt with this kind of thing before? Not at all. As I said earlier, disciples never suspect who we accept. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer. As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony. Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then.
Okay, we take the Cloud Knight to a safe place.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them. Wait, you weren't holding back? Enough with the jokes already. It's a miracle either of us is alive. I should report back to the seat of divine foresight. Stay safe, friend.
message. Angel, is everything going well? Very well. It's unbelievably well, actually. That's good. I've always believed in your abilities. Someone just reported in. Did you save a Cloud Knight? It was nothing. I wouldn't call it saving. We had a successful collaboration. Thank you very much for your help. Cloud Knight had hand over all the intel, the seat of the divine foresight. If it weren't for your help, he had a hard time getting away. As you've already infiltrated the disciples and Sanctum Natus, please keep monitoring their activities. Anything I should focus on? I've mentioned before that Cloud Knight named Jin went missing a few months ago. I want to know what happened to him, dead or alive, so I can give an answer to his family. Let's avoid contacting each other from here on. If you are seen going in and out of the seat of the divine foresight, those disciples are sure to become suspicious of you. Please come back in one piece, otherwise the general will be quite upset with me.
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives? There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Gray peony? Ugh, this must be from Green Hibiscus.
Gray peony. You fully demonstrate your bravery and devotions to us. I'll now give you a chance to prove how loyal and reliable you are to the organization. This mission is the utmost importance, and I don't feel comfortable entrusting it to others. Only a fighter like you can handle such an important task. Yesterday, a disciple of Dundan's in disgrace, she posted a letter as a safe defect. Based on our investigation, this urgent mass missive to the Sea of Divine Foresight shouldn't have arrived yet. Intercept it and help us mitigate our losses. Once you finish the Andreas yet glorious task, I will introduce you to the oh my gosh, I'm butchering this name. Exaltine Sanctum leader of the Disciples of the Sanctum Medicus. So long as he assents, you can begin your journey on the way of immortality.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum's Psycrane stands.
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
You rummage through the package of the crane stands, but you don't.
Not on this stand. Let's check a different one.
So nothing's there. Alright. Oh, it's upstairs. Lovely. Wait, I heard something. Anyway. I'll be almost level 35 soon. I'm pretty sure I could have max it if I really wanted to. This place sometimes makes me go, oof. It's beautiful, but holy cow. You can get lost if you're not careful.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skips?
What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight, urgent? This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept. Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code.
Okay. And can function normally. This is the computing module that can be moved. Select the access base to move component modules around it. Move all of the computing modules to the corresponding base to make
Cheese!
the substrate functions normally. Interesting.
Code cracked. Huh. It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a Seat of Divine Foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy, and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
Very Peony, did you get that? Get the stuff? I've got it. Where are you meeting? Shush. Might be surveillance. The place where we copy the scriptures. The person in charge wants to see you ASAP. Do not reply.
Need your extractor cleaned?
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the...
Mauve Moon, this is the reliable disciple I mentioned to you, Gray Peony. Gray Peony, this is Mauve Moon, the head of our operations in Exalting Sanctum.
It seems you have some impressive skills in your arsenal. No need for modesty. I've studied martial arts for years. I can tell how strong you are with just a glance. You seem like you've got it all figured out. What brings you to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Good. So do I. I used to think determination and hard work were enough to achieve that. But I've come to realize it's not that simple. During my many years as a Cloud Knight, I realized something. An individual's strength is limited. So I abandoned my mortal body and became a faithful servant of merciful Medicus. Here, take this prescription. Through this medicine, you will become like me. You will be able to break the shackles that the devilish archer author has used to chain your soul. You will gain unbridled power and freedom. The disciple responsible for creating medicinal pellets heard of your exploits. They prepared the prescription for you personally. Some of the ingredients can be purchased at an apothecary, but others will require you to come up with your own solution. Given your strength, that shouldn't pose a problem. Do you have any questions? That's sensitive information. I know who they are, but for their security, I can't reveal their identities. It's not that I doubt your loyalty, Grey Peony. It's like I said, security. I don't know. I've heard our members are in the tens of thousands. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus has a flat organizational structure. The head of each area reports directly to the Master. I know nothing about what goes on elsewhere. The benefit is that even if our enemies were to wipe out the Exalting Sanctum branch, it wouldn't affect our brothers and sisters in other areas. The boss? You mean the Master? You'll meet them, but for now there's no rush. All in good time. Keep fulfilling your duties, as you have been. With your strength, you'll have an audience with the Master in no time. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I once worked alongside those devils. I trained in spear techniques for almost a century. I nearly became a Cloud Knight instructor. But I was trapped in a weak mortal shell. I was never able to surpass the final barrier that separated me from the martial arts geniuses. Fortunately, the draft of Draconic Surge, the prescription you hold in your hand, rescued me. Once I took that medicine, I became more powerful than any mortal could ever dream of. Now, everything has changed. Jersine and his pitiful spearmanship are no more. All that remains is a loyal disciple of merciful Medicus. Wait. You recognize me? Where do you know me from? Your face changed when you heard my name.
Mav Moons, sir. We have a problem. I suspect this person may be the agent who's been looking for you.
Idiot! What kind of trials are you running? You let an agent infiltrate our ranks?
I couldn't have known, sir. I witnessed this person slay a Cloud Knight before my very eyes.
Detestable. The devilish archer author allows these pitiful mortals to face death without fear. Self-sacrifice is their way of fooling us into opening our doors. Merciful Medicus has sharpened my senses. Nothing gets past me. A pathetic mortal like you could never understand. In that case, Divine Foresight Devil, it's time for you to meet your demise. Immortality means forever.
Time for the Master's Radiant Spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! Oh, great. Another walk in the park. With me out here, how can we lose?
You will know justice.
There's no time to lose.
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
You can't run!
A miracle!
Try that again! Stay right there while I give you a present!
I hope you're prepared. The die is cast.
There's no time to lose. Here is thunder!
Lance at the ready.
To the finish! Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
You can't run! I told ya I could fight.
But I'll take a attack.
You will know justice.
Conflict is pitiless.
Immortality.
Not as
Oh, mercy of Sanctus Medicus! Grant me a body impervious to steel, the courage of 1,000 armies, a strength that 10,000 foes cannot suppress.
My turn.
You think you're a match for me, devil?
Me out here?
Your death is inevitable. Surrender, and I'll make it quick.
Here is thunder! Time for the Radiant Spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
I'm on guard.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
You will know justice. The die is cast. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
You can never get tired of shields. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, for me,
Conflict is pitiless.
You can't run!
Immortality means forever.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
This ends here.
Follow my charge.
Lance at the ready.
Try that again!
A miracle!
You can't run! Watch this!
So Mauve Moon was the agent that Qingzu lost contact with. He joined the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I should go to the seat of Divine Foresight and tell Qingzu. I don't know if this mission was a success or a failure.
Could be both. So hopefully we'll get inside.
I'm glad to see you've returned in one piece. So, what happened? Did everything go as planned?
Well...
Don't worry. Your operation was a success. Although your identity was ultimately exposed, you gained a wealth of invaluable intelligence. On top of that, you managed to get out without a scratch. I never imagined that Jersine would choose the path of evil. You did the right thing. I'm afraid this is how the Plague's author operates, using notions of power and life to draw countless people like Jersine away from bright futures, down a path of no return. You've managed to shine a light on the darkness of the enemy. With this intelligence, the Seed of Divine Foresight will be able to improve its strategy. And for all your efforts, please accept this reward. Is there anything else you'd like to know about? The current state. I'm afraid we know next to nothing. We dispatched agents, but they were only able to linger on the edges of the organization. Your operation is the furthest anyone's managed to infiltrate. The Seed of Divine Foresight is still striving to answer one question. Is this but the resurgent shadow of an organization silenced 1,000 years ago? Or have they been lurking in the darkness all along? Whatever the case, this sudden reemergence hints at a hidden conspiracy. It's troubled me deeply over recent few months. It's hard to tell what all of this is building towards. Not at all. The Disciples' secret letter makes it sound as if we infiltrated their ranks in great numbers. The reality is that only a handful of agents have successfully slipped into the organization. And the majority of them lacked the strength you had to make it back unscathed after their identity was exposed. They didn't have the wisdom and good fortune to gain the organization's trust quickly. An agent can't actually consume those pellets of the Disciples. Doing so would mean the end of their life as they knew it. The point is, there hasn't been anyone like you who managed to delve into the group's core and obtain so much first-hand information. Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus' Salvation is a manuscript transcribed from a sacred text. I don't know where the disciples obtained it. It likely consists of fragments of banned works from the Befall era. As I see it, there isn't anything particularly alarming about the text. It recalls the acts of the Plague's author's warped creatures from an equally warped perspective. The scripture doesn't have the power to lead people astray. They do that to themselves. But it does feed lies and false hope. The prescription you acquired is beyond my knowledge. There are a few reliable alchemists that reside in Exalting Sanctum. I'd like to ask you to consult with them on the particulars of the prescription. This will allow the Seed of Divine Foresight to have a clear target for creating an antidote. Given that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus has become aware of our operation, it's about time the Seed of Divine Foresight reeled in its net. If you turn up any details about the prescription, feel free to come back and find me anytime. What's on your mind? Very well.
Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to head out there and head to the next area. But until then, I will stop here, and hopefully we will continue on, as I will be recording, of course, another episode for you guys. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit that like button and subscribe, so that way you guys don't miss any episodes of Honkai Star Rail. So if you guys made it this far, I really appreciate it. And just so you know, I hope you guys enjoyed the journey too of Honkai Star Rail as much as I did. So until then, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!